Have you ever lost your driver's license or your passport? It's crazy, right? You can't do hardly anything. Wherever you go, you're being asked to check for it, and it really stops some of your activities. So, I'm going to tell you what that has to do with relationships. But first, thanks so much for joining my YouTube channel. I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz, Christian relationship coach and sex educator, and I love to help couples to grow the intimacy in their marriage. And there are so many subtle ways to do it, but I am giving you some deep truths today about emotional connection. You see, emotional connection is so critical to every area of your relationship. And I promise you, you won't know true intimacy. You won't get to that place of sexual intimacy being an easy access and a free, enjoyable place until you are able to connect emotionally. So let's dive into that question and find out, what does it have to do with emotional connection? Knowing your identity. Yes, you need to know your identity in the natural, but in the spirit realm, you need to know who you are in God, because that's the foundation for everything you do. Before you were a couple, you were an individual. As a matter of fact, you are still and will always be an individual responsible for yourself. And when your identity is secure, amazing things happen for your relationship. But I want to share with you one of my favorite verses. It's a personal verse for me that helped me on my identity journey. And this is John chapter 14, verse 18. This whole chapter is just packed with truths about Jesus speaking to his disciples. He laid this foundation. He said, I go to prepare a place for you. And then finally, right here, it says that I will not leave you as orphans. And the Amplified explains that a little bit, and it talks about being comfortless, forlorn, desolate, and helpless. Now, I wasn't an orphan in the natural, but certainly spiritually, emotionally, I felt alone. I felt overwhelmed. I felt like there were things too big for me. And this verse just encouraged me. I'm like, Jesus knows. He knows what I've been through. He knows how to help me. It's safe for me to trust him. And that began my journey to my emotional confidence and well-being. So here are some of the problems that happen when you don't understand your value in God. You will self-doubt. You will second guess yourself. You'll always be questioning, oh, I don't know. Should I have done that? What will they think? And that is just nerve-wracking. You will look to others for validation more than is healthy. Yes, we want to be in wonderful relationships where we speak into each other's life, but if you're expecting them to give you more value than you give yourself, then you've put them at a disadvantage, and it just was never meant to be that way. So it will cause a drain. If you don't have your foundation assured in God, you'll feel drained. The other people around you will feel drained. And God's like, I just want to love you. Will you let me love you right where you are? So what are some of the benefits when you learn your identity in God? That confidence just rises up within you because you know that God loves you. He has a plan for you, that you don't have to be sidetracked even when things don't go the way you expect. That confidence keeps you on track, and living from that place is a huge attraction. People want to be around that confidence, whether it's your spouse, whether it's other people you're in relationship with. They will be drawn to that place of confidence. And you know what? It increases your peace. When God is your source, and just imagine your relationship being infused with peace, you will grow from that place. So here's my challenge to you to make it happen in your life. Get alone with God. have this prayer time so you can be vulnerable and you can trust God and get transparent with Him. He knows already. And then just ask Him, will you show me how you see me? And get ready, because God is just going to reveal Himself. It's going to be a wonderful place of love. And this will absolutely help you build emotional strength in yourself and in your relationship. And I have great news to announce. The Limitless Intimacy app is live and ready for you to download. And you can have marriage tips at your fingertips. So I invite you, your Android, your Apple, just go ahead and get that ready. There's so many goodies for you there. All right, remember, when your marriage thrives, everything in life thrives.